Introduction. What is aquaculture? Aquaculture is cultivation of aquatic organisms such as algae, mollusks, crustacean, fish, and so on. The extent of human intervention may be widely limited. Algae and mollusk culture and in extensive pond culture fish and crustacean, but the level of control is high intensive farming system. Production cycle of farm fish with an indication of the area in which there is human intervention. First, feed and feeding. It will be give to fruit stock, larvae and juveniles, and then for grow out to market size. And then after the fish achieve to market size, we will be harvesting and processing for sales. Application of emerging technologies to aquaculture research. Major advance. Molecular diagnostics can play a key role in the detection and identification of food contaminants and allergens, potential pathogen and genetically modified organism. Benefit of NIR spectroscopy is a rapid and non-disruptive technique. Equipment costs are relatively low and the equipment is quite easy to use. Function NIR spectroscopy, it can be used on both solid and liquid sample without any major pre-treatment, and interpretation of the spectra can give information about both the physical and chemical properties of the sample. Used as a rapid analytical tool in quality control in the petrochemical and pharmaceutical industries, and as an aid in diagnostic in the clinical and biochemical field. But NIR spectroscopy has widest application in the food science and animal feed sector. Stock improvement. Farm stock can be improved by selective breeding and by implementing a variety of genetic biotechnologies. DNA maker and other genetic technologies are having increased impact on the improvement of production characteristic of aquaculture stock, and they find application in broodstock management and selective breeding programs, sex reversal and production of monosex population and triploids. Monosex, which is single sex population, may be desirable when there are differences between the sex in growth rate, age, size, disease resistance, and other production characters. The rearing of monosex population may be also used to prevent unwanted spawning in rearing units such as ponds. The raising of sterile fish may be desirable as a measure to eliminate spawning in the farm population and to reduce the potential negative genetic effect of farm escape on natural population. Disadvantages of monosex or sterile population. Anomalous effect. What is anomaly effect? Anomaly effect are unusual results that don't match with what we expect in a given situation. Induction of sterility. Chromosomal manipulation methods are useful for the production of triploid and tetraploid individuals, but they are not 100% successful. Consequently, the population produced inevitably will contain a small percentage of fertile diploids. It is possible to induce sterility via the production of hybrids and by other methods. Primordial germ cell, PGC. What is PGC? PGC are the cells that ultimately give rise to the gametes, but these cells do not have their source in the embryonic tissue that develop into the gonads. Advantage of PGC. Such population might have better growth and production characteristic than fertile conspecific, and sterility could also reduce the potential impact of farm escapes on wild population.
Induction of sterility. Chromosome manipulation can create diploid and tetraploid individuals, but not always successful. This means some fertile diploid individuals may still be present in the population. To ensure sterility, we can produce hybrid or use other methods. Primordial germ cell, PGC. Research on primordial germ cell, PGC, development is showing positive results. PGC are the cells that eventually become gametes, sperm and egg, but they don't come from the embryonic tissue that form the gonad, ovaries and testes. In the other words, PGC start in a different part of the embryo and move to the genital regions. There, the gonad develop. Eventually, the PGC turn into egg or sperm in the ovaries or testes. Advantages. This research could lead to similar studies on farm fish species to create sterile population. Sterile fish may grow better and produce more than fertile ones, and making them sterile could help prevent escape farm fish from affecting wild population. Interaction between farm fish and wild fish. Disadvantages. Creating sterile farm fish can help reduce the genetic impact of escaped fish on wild population, but it won't stop all the interaction. Escaped fish might still be non-native species, specially bred domesticated stock, hybrids or genetically modified organisms, GMO. Threats. These different types of escaped fish can affect wild population in various ways. They might act as predator or prey, spread parasite or disease, and compete for food and habitat. This can lead to native species being pushed out or excluded. Transgenic fish. So far, over 30 fish species has been studied in transgenic research and genetic engineering. These include many important farm fish like carps, tilapias, catfish, and salmon. Transgenesis can help us understand how genes work and are regulated. It also has commercial use such as improving animal production and introducing genes that create valuable products like recombinant protein. Genetic manipulation. Transgenic technology in fish mainly focus on methods to boost the growth of farm fish, mostly by transferring genes that code for growth hormones. However, there are also other potential uses for this genetic manipulation.
When we talk about fish culture, we might be thinking about reproduction fish only in mind, but it also includes fish feed, fish meal, and fish oil have been used as major ingredient in the aquafeed formulation. Why are fish meal and fish oil chosen? It is because fish meal contains source of high quality of protein, while fish oil is the main source of lipid. It is also an excellent source of N3-HUFA, or known as omega-3, that give benefit to fish and human health. Source of protein not only could get in animal resource, also could get in plant resource. Let's talk about it in next session. Plant like soya also could be a protein source in fish feed, but plants have a few problems such as lack in essential nutrients like amino acid. For example, less amino acid like lysine and methanol in plant, so we need to add amino acid supplementation in fish feed. This adds some extra cost for fish feed. Other methods like transgenic plant have to be included to solve the problem. Transgenic plant is a modification of plant genetics to fill the less of initial nutrients and decrease cost for fish pellet formulation. Under this method, fatty acid synthesis would be used to produce the plant with higher NH3-HUFA content. Fish culture from time to time increase in line with the development of technology. The method for fish culture in aqua feed become more modern and productive to produce good quality of feed. Human in future would not be worried about the stock of feed because of improvement in agriculture to keep the aquatic animal from not being extinct in the world.